นี้คุณอยู่กับacousticวันนี้เราได้รับเกียรติจากแขกชาวต่างชาติเรา2 ท่านนะครับซึ่งมาจากอเมริกานะครับมาจากบริษัทเทเลอร์กีตาร์ซึ่งเป็นกีตาร์ชั้นนำของโลกนะฮะวันนี้เทเลอร์จะมีงานเทเลอร์โรดโชว์ในกรุงเทพเป็นครั้งแรกในประเทศไทยนะครับและผมได้รับเกียรติจากมิสไดแอนแมคกาน่านะครับเป็น Director of International Sales ของ Taylor Guitar และMr. Andy Lon Product Application Manager นะครับวันนี้เราก็จะมาคุยกันเรื่องประวัติความเป็นมาและจุดที่ทำให้ Taylor Guitar เนี่ยนะครับมีชื่อเสียงไปทั่วโลก So let me start. Hello. Hello, Diane. Hello, Andy. So I guess it's a great honor for me to interview you and then got a good chance to let Thai people know more about Taylor. First of all, I would like to ask you some brief history about Taylor guitars and then how it can come up into the world and then how can it be very popular in the world.
First, I'd like to say on behalf of Andy and myself, we'd like to thank you for having us here. And to give you an idea about how far we have progressed at Taylor Guitars, we're here in Thailand talking about Taylor Guitars. That wouldn't have happened 15 years ago or 20 years ago. So we have really grown as a corporation to become worldwide. The history of Taylor Guitars, they began in October 15th, 1974. So just last month, we had our 36th anniversary. The company is owned by 2 men. There is one gentleman is named Kurt Listig, K-U-R-T, Listig, L-I-S-T-U-G, and the other gentleman is Bob Taylor. Bob Taylor is responsible for the design and production of our guitars, and Kurt Listig is responsible for the sales and marketing of Taylor Guitars. And they make a wonderful partnership because it is evident by the popularity of Taylor Guitars today in the acoustic guitar market. We have about 550 employees. We're located in El Cajon, California. That's about 20 miles outside of San Diego. We have a factory both in San Diego and one in Tecate, Mexico. And just for the people who might be watching this, Tecate is T-E-C-A-T-E, Tecate, Mexico. And half of those 550 employees are at our Mexican factory. What's interesting is, unlike any other manufacturer in the United States, the distance between our Tecate factory and the San Diego factory is basically 40 minutes to go between 2 factories. So what we have is an opportunity where all the employees can either work at the El Cajon factory or they can work at Tecate. So we have an unusual situation with our employees crossing the border, and that doesn't happen with any other manufacturer. So
then I understand that Taylor Guitar is very famous for some kind of this creativity and design, and they have kind of gradual development in the past 30 years. But I understand that in the past 10 years they got kind of a lot of changes and development in Taylor Guitar in the past 10 years. So just like some kind of new neck joint, the NT necks, and some kind of new bracing, even though the symphony design. Is there any other things that make Taylor continue doing this kind of development?
Well, Bob Taylor is somebody who's always thinking about things, always trying to make a better guitar. He's always trying to make the quality as good as they can be, and he's trying to make them quickly, so we can make lots of guitars and make lots of people happy. But all those developments that you talked about are his original ideas. The NT neck, the the expression system, the relief cut, those are all his patents, those are all his ideas. So he's always working towards making guitars better.
How is the market of Taylor guitar in the US for the time being, and then how is the people, the American people perceive how is the perceived Taylor guitar, how they feel about that?
They feel real good about it. We're the #1 brand of high-end acoustic guitars in the United States, which is a testament to Mr. Bob Taylor, because that's happened in 36 years. And there are lots of other companies that are older, but in 36 short years, we're the favorite.
What are the strong points of Taylor guitar that people use as a reason when they purchase?
Very high quality, very easy to play, and very beautiful. And they sound wonderful. The most important things that people want, they want a guitar that plays really well, they want a guitar that looks good, and a guitar that sounds good, and is very consistent.
And since Taylor guitar has many body styles, for example, you got concert, you got Grand Auditorium, you got Dreadnought, you got the new one, the Jumbo and the Symphony, right? So many more body style. So tell us about the difference of each body style in terms of sound and playing style that's suitable for each style of body. And then my last question is your personal favorite.
That's a hard one. We make 5 different body styles. We make Grand Auditorium, which the Grand Auditorium is a shape that's good for many, many playing styles. We make Grand Symphony, which is a big, loud guitar. It's a good shape for hard strumming and flat picking. Grand Concert is the smallest body size we make, and that's kind of a more intimate kind of a sound, softer sound, great for fingerstyle, and it's a smaller body, so it's very, very comfortable. And then we have 2 traditional shapes, which are Dreadnought and Jumbo. And Dreadnought is a sound that we've heard for many years on classic bluegrass recordings, American country music. Jumbo is a bigger guitar for somebody who likes a big sound in a big package, and makes a really nice 12-string guitar.
Talking about the expression system that you have newly developed, what is the outstanding?
I guess the most outstanding feature of the expression system is that you can actually hear the guitar through the pickup system. Many times in acoustic guitars, the pickup itself imparts its own sound. So sometimes it doesn't matter whether you have a very nice guitar or a cheaper guitar, the pickup changes it too much. The expression system is very natural sounding, amplifies the guitar to make it sound like it naturally does acoustically.
Somebody said about the Taylor guitar sound, sometimes some models has it really soft bass.
Soft bass?
It's not so booming. What is your idea about that?
My idea is that whoever said that somebody needs to hear a GS8, Grand Symphony, Rosewood, lots of bass.
Since there are market for players and guitar collectors, will Taylor guitar appreciate in value when time pass by?
Yeah, they already are. That's happening already.
That's happening already.
Absolutely. With the shortage of woods and the shortage of, we cannot supply the demand right now. We're back ordered on a lot of our product. And again, that is driving the price up and the collector value of the guitar.
Okay.
Also, every year we make limited models, where it's not standard production. So those are the collectible ones.
Somebody said in 1990 until 2000 is a golden era for Taylor guitars. Do you agree with that?
I won't answer this. Oh, I appreciate that. Earlier in the interview, you asked about in the last 10 years we've introduced the new technology, the new neck. Think about this. In the last 10 years, since the year 2000, we've invented and patented the expression system, the the new technology, the relief pattern, the grounding wire system that's in our guitar, which prevents people from getting a severe shock if they were touching a microphone. We have invented and come out with our GS guitar. We have the T5, the T3, our solid bodies, none of which are copies of anybody else's guitars in the marketplace. So I think we're in the golden era right now. Plus, we have Bob and Kurt here to enjoy this with us.
And the last question, what is the vision for Taylor Guitar in the next 10 years?
Keep making guitars better and better for the consumer. I think it's always been Bob Taylor's intention to make guitars as well as we can to make everybody happy and keep our quality of our instruments with a very high integrity.
We have a building full of very smart employees, and their only job is to dream about things and to come up with new ideas. And like Diane said, the electric guitar is something that's new for us. I know there's all kinds of new stuff that those really smart people are working on. So we're just gonna get better.
And not to mention our GS Mini, which is here and it's been marketed all over. And this is what the research and design department comes up with. So we have a great future at Taylor Guitars because of this.
Okay, so thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for the support.